If you've tuned in to my YouTube channel and looked at some of the clips that we've done, some of the really long ones that most of you click on and stay for 90 seconds and then leave. So I've started doing 90-second clips for you. If you look, you'll notice we talk a lot about courtship. We talk a lot about the rituals of marriage. We talk a lot about how to argue, how to communicate. It's all aimed at relationship fitness. Now, there is key times of the year that you can really maybe take a moment and assess how you're doing. And today, I would like to invite you to take a 3-minute break. And let's do that right now. You got 3 minutes. I know a lot of you have so much to do, and so that's why I've cut this down to just a 3-minute meditation. And I want you to meditate on the courtship rituals that you currently are engaging in with your lover. Now, remember, courtship, when we look it up in the Oxford Dictionary, it's literally a period during which a couple develops a romantic relationship, especially with a view to marriage. Now, it didn't say with a view to getting married. It says especially with a view to marriage. So you don't court your person until they commit to you and go exclusive and marry you and then quit. So I want you to look at courtship as eternal. Courtship is something that you do ongoing. It's something that you do to bring the juice and the zest into the relationship. It keeps it interesting. It also keeps you knowing each other. So many people come to my office, and what they have evolved or devolved into is roommates that don't really know each other anymore. And they'll even say things like, I already know what he's thinking. I already know what she's going to do. But they actually don't. They've got lots of assumptions, lots of things that they remember from the past. But who is your partner today? These rituals are all aimed at maintaining the connection in such a way that you are always on top of the know. You always are in this place of like a deep understanding of each other. So take 3 minutes and just think about what are you doing to develop the romantic relationship, nurture it, invest in it. Please don't call it work. It's not work on the marriage. It's invest in it. It's nurture it, develop it. All right, welcome back. I know most of you closed your eyes and considered your courtship rituals. And so now that you've done that, how are you? How are you? What are some things that maybe you considered during that 3-minute period that's missing? What are some things that that you want to bring into your relationship? And let's say you decided that you're doing pretty good. How can you develop another step better? Like, how can you grow and continue to progress? And that's really what this episode's about. And so I'm going to finish this particular episode by giving you a challenge. Here in the next 10 days-ish, we're going to put together what I call the 14 days of Valentine's. 14 days prior to Valentine's, we're going to start with day 1 and do a 14-day countdown to Valentine's Day. And each of those 14 days, I'm going to give you a tool that I've learned from my clients and the people that have given me the blessing of getting to know them in my therapy office over the last 35 years. So I've gotten lots of advice and lots of tools from couples that have figured out how to do some things right. And these are couples that at times have came in like complete train wrecks and have turned it around. They've came in doing pretty good and have gotten a whole bunch better. I had one particular person, it was the funniest thing that you'll ever hear, but I was told by a senior lady that some advice that was given to her in my office about 30 years prior saved their marriage. And she said, you were a young beginning counselor, and you looked right at me and said, let my husband golf whenever the hell he wants, and the marriage will smooth out. And honestly, I don't remember saying that. I don't know that that's advice that I would give everyone. But in that particular case, 30 some odd years ago, I must have thought that was okay. and she gave it a try. And they said that he actually golfed less because she was so accommodating with his golf hobby. And they spent more time together because there was no resentment on her part, him ignoring her golfing, and there's no resentment on his part because he felt free to have a hobby. And so for some reason, that triggered a ritual for them, and they started dating more. They started engaging in other activities and hobbies together. So just simple little tools that I'm going to offer over the 14 days before Valentine's. We did the 12 days of Christmas. This is the 14 days of Valentine's. So get ready for that. It's coming at you. And I want to just remind you that courtship is how you invest in the romance of the marriage. There's all kinds of rituals. You want to have a after work ritual, a connection ritual around the evening time, and the like, how do you wind down your evening, and how do you connect before going to bed? What are the hundreds of little crossroads that you habitually do? Well, courtship is an enhancement of all of that. And so think about your courtship rituals, get ready for the 14 days of Valentine's, and we will see you again.